Have you ever wondered how you could never miss a race of the NASCAR Pepsi Cup Series? Well, if you scroll over to the playlist tab, scroll down a little bit and find this little section here, you will see all of the archives from every race of the Napa/Pepsi Cup Series to ever be run. So make sure to leave a like and subscribe on all these videos and enjoy.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
Hello and welcome everyone to the NASCAR Pepsi Cup Series, the newly renamed NASCAR Pepsi Cup Series from the Napa Cup Series, which it was for the first four seasons. We are here today for the Clash at Daytona. It's a 6-lap race here today, and hopefully we get a good one today under this bright Florida sunshine on this lovely afternoon. As we now get ready to roll off for the Clash, here's a look at today's starting lineup. On the front row, it's Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and Brad Keselowski. Behind them in row 2, Joey Logano and that beautiful Kelly Blue Book scheme of Chase Elliott. Row number 3, we have Ross Chastain, Mr. Video Game, and Harrison Burton alongside him. Row 4 is Tyler Reddick in the 45, that's Reddick, and Kyle Busch in the 18. Row 5, William Byron and Alex Bowman, 24 and 48, Hendrick teammates. And row 6, Noah Gragson in the 42 alongside Todd Gilliland in the 38. Behind them, Ryan Blaney lines up alongside Chase Briscoe, and Eric Jones is alongside Austin Cindric. And rounding out the field here today, it's Martin Truex Jr. in the number 19 cars. Now, it's about time I introduce everyone in the booth today before we go green. So first off, I am Firelinks.
I am Gaming Duo.
Hoping to have someone different with me in the booth for every race this season, potentially. 15 miles here today, almost at laps. That's for the actual 500. It's 6 laps, no stages. We're getting ready for the green flag, and the Season 5 Clash is underway from Daytona. Stenhouse on that inside line has help from Joey Logano. Keselowski on the outside has Elliott behind him. So they're coming through turns 1 and 2 and onto the back straightaway for the first time here this afternoon.
Brad Keselowski getting pushed by Chase Elliott gets a good run.
And clear for the lead. Keselowski now controls this race. You can see Chase Elliott behind him getting a run. Goes up to the outside, comes down. The block contact made. And Elliott gets shoved out to the outside line, going to fall back a little bit into the clutches of his teammate Alex Bowman as they cross the line to complete the opening lap.
Incredible sights.
3 wide throughout the field and nearly a huge crash to end the opening lap of this thing. But they keep it together now as the field flies on down the back straightaway. Elliott now to the lead with help from Bowman.
Strong push by Alex Bowman. They chop down to the bottom.
Chase Elliott, who led more laps than any other driver last season on super speedways, yet hasn't won, now leads here in the Clash. Will anybody be able to get on by him? They've been able to do it late in these races. That's something he needs to work on. Now is a great chance to do just that because he leads as they head down back towards turn number 1. Logano trying to make something happen on that outside, but can't really do it.
Logano may need more help to get up there.
Elliott just holding that bottom. After taking the lead on the high side, that line has really started to stabilize out with that inside line. No gaining, but no losing for that outside line right now. Logano trying to change that with help from, I believe, Brad Keselowski in the 6th as they exit turn number 4. Bowman as well going to be able to help Chase Elliott here because their teammates... Oh, trouble! No! He won't! Bowman into the wall! More drivers collected. Big pile up here at Daytona. Several cars involved. Harrison Burton looks to have gotten a piece of this. William Byron as well. Mentioned Alex Bowman. Joey Logano, Kyle Busch. A lot of drivers caught up, and Chase Elliott leads this race. He was easily in front at the time of caution. So you could see all the drivers. Keselowski, Logano, Burton, Byron, Bowman, and Busch. All involved. Lots of names. Lots of last names starting with B there involved in this wreck. As you could see, Byron and Burton there.
Another crash caused by Ricky Spinhouse.
Just a massive, massive wreck in a, probably I would guess, a bump gone wrong because Bowman's involved. And he was single file out in front at the time of this wreck. So here's what happened at first glance. This was the Keselowski incident. And here's the wreck. It was a bad bump from Ricky Stenhouse Jr., who also got involved in this. We've only seen that about 17,000 times before, but Ricky Stenhouse strikes again, and then it was Ross Chastain that turned Stenhouse into the inside grass or pavement, whatever that is, down towards the road course when Stenhouse checked up. Ricky, I believe, is the only driver in this crash to continue on that was fully spun around and involved. Everybody else involved is out. Anyways, we're going to restart this thing with 2 laps to settle it here. If we make it to the white flag, next flag ends the race, and as they come back to the line, the green flag is back out. We are racing once again in Daytona.
A strong push from the 42. Chastain takes the lead and chops down to the bottom.
Ross Chastain, one of the most aggressive drivers and best super speedway racers in the field, now controls everyone with Gragson behind, Elliott down to third, going to have some recovering to do to get this one back as they head down the back straightaway, lap and a half to go, headed through 3 and 4. Coming back around now, Gragson to the outside, coming to the white flag.
Gragson with a ballsy move to try to get the lead. He's getting a strong push by the 45 and goes down and gets the lead.
Noah Gragson leads them onto the back straightaway. Final time here in Daytona, down the backstretch. Gragson, Chastain, Elliott, the top 3 as they head for turn 3. Trouble, big hit. Tyler Reddick upside down. Ryan Blaney also involved, but Gragson is pulling away. Big block to Ross Chastain. Coming back to the tri-oval, Noah Gragson wins the clash. Todd Gilliland second.
Amazing.
Ross Chastain third. Ricky Stenhouse fourth. What a race, though, for Noah Gragson, who pulls away victorious here today in Daytona. Everyone appears to be okay following the last lap collision on the backstretch between Blaney, Gilliland, and Reddick. Tyler Reddick talking to the safety crews and officials at the scene. Ryan Blaney out of the car. And, of course, Todd Gilliland drove away. Here's a replay at what happened now. There. Just hit the wall so hard. Kind of like Parker Kligerman at Daytona 500 practice in 2014 IRL. Where he just hit the wall hard, got on top of it with a car underneath. It kind of pitched him up in the air, sent him up and over. Slowly after coming back down when the cars were coming to a stop there. Gragson wins. Here are the results. Noah Gragson, Todd Gilliland, Ross Chastain, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Chase Elliott, Chase Briscoe, Austin Cindric, Eric Jones, and Martin Truex are the people who finished of the 17 runners. All the people who signed up for drivers are not, sponsored in this race, by the way, in case you already couldn't tell. They will be for the Daytona 500. They won't be for the duels, though, because I started those 2 races before I did sign-ups and anything. Tyler Reddick, Ryan Blaney, Harrison Burton, William Byron, Kyle Busch, Joey Logano, Alex Bowman, Brad Keselowski all DNF'd in crashes. Reddick and Blaney on the last lap. Burton, Byron, Busch, Logano, Bowman, and Keselowski in that big pile up just past halfway in this race. But yeah, anyways, the duels at Daytona are coming up soon. And of course, right after that, the Daytona 500. I can't confirm it will be earlier than the last 2 years. So the 2 races, the 2 duels, 3 laps each, and then the 15-lap Daytona 500 with a midway break. I think lap 7. That will be coming up shortly on the channel. Make sure to like and subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss a race, and I hope to see you there. Have a great evening, everybody. Goodbye from Daytona.